Hey, what's up, everybody? I am preparing for a dope interview at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what I want you to do right now, kick back with me, listen to some of the tunes, and let's just rock it out. Let's rock it out before our spectacular special guest of the hour comes on.
Love is a risk, and life's about chances. She like to take trips.
Yes, I am multicultural, so as you can hear, it's gonna get really real. Hey. What's up, everybody? Look, share people to the live. Ferrari Simmons will be on at 8:30, and you definitely don't want to miss this gentleman. He is super duper dope. So just rock out to the tunes with me while I sip. Also, don't forget, at midnight, Cassidy's new project drops. Bars, baby. Bars is back, baby. Shout out to Rich. He just checking in. We promote USA Management, guys. Super dope gentleman. Very, very in tune with business ethics. So if you need management, please reach out to him. He is one of the very few people that I would openly support and advocate for in this management arena. And so shout out to you, Rich. Blessings to you as well. As y'all can see, I got an eclectic spirit. But yeah, guys, Ferrari Simmons is super duper dope. He's the music director and radio host of Streetz 94.5 with them 404 boys. His co-host is Fly Guy DC, and he's on weeknights from 6 to 10 p.m. So definitely tune in so you can hear what we're talking about tonight. Shout out to my EP for its consulting time. I see she just checked in. Shout out to, you know what, I'm going to call her Aki. I know. I hate that song just cuts off like that because it's a super duper dope song. That was Willie Teals, and Willie Teals is a young a guy out of, I want to say, is he out of Denver? I want to say he in Denver if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to YFM Sizzle for just checking in. That's another super duper dope artist you want to check out. He is a fine gentleman, and he's definitely always working. So shout out to you for checking in, Sizzle.
One day we all will walk free. Pull over, step out of the car. Civil rights for one are not afforded.
And guys, we're going to listen to a little bit more music, and in 180 seconds, Ferrari Simmons should be checking in. Y'all know this is not really my platform to be doing these interviews on, but when in Rome, you do as the Romans do. And so I'm going to tap into it tonight and see how I like it. So y'all just enjoy the tunes in the background, and we'll get prepared for Mr. Rari. This is true. We got our hands up. They still gonna shoot. This is true. This is true. We got our hands up. They still gonna shoot.
Slavery abolished civil rights in 1964. If we all were free, then what are we fighting for? A world without fear, a world without shame, a world where children don't avoid eye contact to avoid being blamed for a crime they didn't commit in a city they've never been to visit. But imagine this. Sirens roar.
Oh yeah, I do it for the culture.
People come to protect you from harm. Those who abuse power are now being watched. Now they know the fear. Within moments, they're caught.
120 seconds, baby. 2-minute countdown. 2-minute countdown. They still gonna shoot. This is true. This is true. We got our hands up. They still gonna shoot. Faith in God we trust. United we stand. Divided we fall. And that's what we got to remember, guys. That's what we have to remember. United we stand. Divided we fall. We got our hands up. They still gonna shoot. This is true. This is true. We got our hands up. They still gonna shoot. Child, that's what it seemed like, don't it? Yeah, I ain't speaking that language. I'm sorry. Shout out to the producer, director, and all of that other online isolation series, guys. Go over to YouTube and check it out. You will see your girl. Now, on there, they call me Lils. You'll see me on there acting all kinds of crazy. But yeah, go over there and check that out after we finish talking to Ferrari Simmons in 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute. Y'all just listen to the tunes and rock with me. Rock with me. And listen, if you're an independent artist and you have some music you want me to play on my respective lives, absolutely. Thanks so much, baby. Jay Hatney, what's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you so much. He just checked in, guys. Ferrari is on the way. Look, let me tell you something. It wouldn't be magnificent. It wouldn't be spectacular if you weren't fashionably late. So it is what it is. We're going to have a good time tonight. So just vibe with me, y'all. Vibe with me. Don't forget, go down, tap the arrow, and invite your friends to the live. Yes, and y'all, that was a song called Protect App, and that's actually Raj Will, super dope artist out of LA. Now y'all already know this is my theme song, so as I prepare to bring Mr. Ferrari Simmons on, I want y'all to listen to my theme song because you're gonna put some respect on it, y'all. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Hey,
What's happening? What's happening?
what's going on,
The
Mr.
Falcons
Simmons?
0-3, but after I wear my lucky sweater, we gonna be have our first game. You feel me?
Mr. Simmons, we gotta get some straight.
Stop now.
We gotta get some straight right now.
I want to.
If I had known,
feel me?
if I had known you were gonna come on here with that foolishness, I would have went over there and put my star on. But you know what? Respect. I respect the culture. I love the culture. I know y'all Falcons support just like we ride or die for Dallas. So it is what it is.
Hey, look, you know, Atlanta people with the Falcons is like we in a relationship with our football team. So we're gonna ride it out. You know what I'm saying? It may be domestic violence type of relationship at the moment, but we're gonna ride it out. We're gonna thug it out.
Absolutely. Well, you know what, Ferrari, first and foremost, salute to you. Salute to you for your beginning and now for your middle, because God only knows what the end gonna look like, because you on the rise. But let's take a stroll down memory lane. So guys, if you're just checking in, this is the Mr. Ferrari Simmons. He is the music director and radio host for Streetz.
I'm on the radio right now. Actually, I'm literally on the radio right now.
Hey, so what? You know what? Why don't you tell them more about who you are and what you got going on? Because you know I want to tell the churn, but I want you to tell them who you are, because nobody can speak your piece like you.
I'm a radio personality here in Atlanta, Georgia. Been responsible for helping break a lot of big records, a lot of big artists who are lit now. I was a part of their beginning stages of their career, from the Migos to Lil Baby to Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, anybody you can name from 2015 to 2020. If they came out of Atlanta, I had a hand in helping them become as big as they are now.
Absolutely. Ferrari, how did this journey begin?
As a kid, my mom will tell you the stories. I always told her what radio station to listen to when we was in the car. I was the kid in school that the teacher or the principal would make me speak in front of the whole student body if we had like a pep rally to get everybody to be quiet. I always hosted the dances. I always would play music and DJ in high school. I sold mixtapes in high school when that was cool. In college, I sold my own mix tapes and everything like that. So I've kind of been already doing. Then I started doing a college radio show in college, and I started talking about on campus stuff like who was dating who was sleeping with who, and it was so lit that the president of the university used to listen to my show.
Wow.
So that's when I was like, okay, I can really do this professionally. And I tried to get on the local radio station in Tampa, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at that particular moment, it's hard to kind of get on the radio because it's only about 7 people on any radio station. It's not a big staff type of situation. So I just said, you know what? My sister at the time lived in Sewanee, and I would come up here every summer, listen to Greg Street, the Dirty Boys, Frank Ski, Ryan Cameron. I used to listen to these guys on the radio. Kenny Burns did the live broadcast in the club. Man, then I came up here. I was like, man, I'm just move up here and figure it out.
Okay.
That's a brief summary.
And you know what? And perfect. It's perfect because that leads me into where I want to go. Because Ferrari, you're not just a radio host or music director. You got something else major going on, but let's not go there just yet.
Okay.
You're a very wise spirit, and I can tell you're a very humble spirit. And so tell us a little bit about how you are able to maintain that demeanor in a very tumultuous industry, because this industry is full of vultures.
Yeah, well, my grandma is she was a very spiritual person. She raised me for the most part, even though my mom was an active mom. My mom worked a lot. My dad worked a lot, so I spent a lot of my time with my grandma, and she taught me how to read people at a very young age. And only very spiritual people can kind of understand what I'm talking about. But I could read someone's like vibe. I can vibe people very easily, and I kind of can tell who to kind of build with, not build with, or if we have to work together, we work together, but keep it professional. But like my grandma taught me how to read people. She taught me to be humble. And I think the last conversation I had with her before she passed in 2017 she told me to stay humble because she always told me God to take everything away tomorrow. Feel like it. So I always keep that in the back of my mind when I'm doing whatever I'm doing, whenever I accomplish things. I always think that in the back of my head. I was like, man, this will all go away tomorrow if he wanted to. So I always keep that in the back of my mind. I just stay focused, you know what I'm saying, on being humble but never satisfied. So I always I stayed that with it. I kept that in my spirit, sometimes, you fail here and there, but that's part of success is failing. So
Absolutely. It's part of being human.
fact.
And I definitely have to say, and those of you just checking in, I am chopping it up with a awesome individual, and everything that I was thinking, you just presented. Because once again, like you said, it takes a very spiritual individual to be able to read people and truly read and understand. And so I definitely want to give kudos to you and to your late grandmother for helping groom such a fine young man. I definitely. So let's step into, because I know you're award winning. We already know you're award winning. We know you stay fly. But let's step into this new lane, because there's something spectacular going on, and I'm trying to figure out how we kind of swerving over there.
Talk to me. Talk about the music part.
Oh, yes, because I know you're
Well,
doing a lot of collaboration,
yeah,
Punchy.
COVID-19, man. Thanks to COVID-19, I was at one point Atlanta's wide open now, but at one point Atlanta was closed,
Mhm.
and we was just at the house every day. So I was like, you know what? I need to figure out how to generate different types of revenue. So it came from me doing what I do now with my own songs. I was doing it for other artists. So let's just say Jeezy drops a new album. He's gonna call me. Well, that's a bad example because he calls me for that anyway. It could be whoever, a big time rapper that I'm cool with. I'll get a call. Hey, what's the song? What's the song you think on the album that we need to promote? I always get calls from our favorite rappers who are popping right now.
Mhm.
What's the song you think? The label picked this, but what you think? You know, I get phone calls from big people all the time about what songs that it should be. So as I'm recommending things, I say, you know what, I could do that for myself. So that's really what I've been doing. I curate like my first EP. I dropped it September 18th, and it's 6 songs, all curated by me. I got one song that has about 30,000 streams. Now, keep in mind that may not be a lot to some people, but that's a lot to me because
I
I'm
was about to say that, yeah, absolutely.
a lot of new artists is getting like 5,000, 4,000 streams. So for me to get 30, 25 to 30,000 streams, within less than a month, for me that's good. It's letting me know I'm doing the right thing. My
There you go.
exam numbers are good, and it's growing. So it did so good that I got my first phone call from a label. Just asking me, yo, so what are you trying to be like Khaled? What are you trying to do? And to be honest with you,
You know I was going to ask you that.
well, I looked at, I'm from Florida. I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida. So I listened to him when
Okay.
I was younger. So, I listened to Khaled a lot, Bigger Rankin, a lot of the Florida DJs that were big down there. And then when I came to Atlanta, Greg Street, Holiday, Infamous, all the big DJs were putting out records. Drama, DJ Scream. And these are all guys that I looked up to. So I was like, okay, well, keep in mind, they're just, they're a little older now, and I'm the young guy. So it's my turn to do it. So that's
I know that's right.
and I'm just following their footsteps. I talk to all of them. I have all their blessings too. I could talk to Drama. I could talk to Scream, Holiday, Infamous. They all call me. I speak to all these guys, and it's just a dope relationship I have with each one too.
Relationships matter. Guys, if you're just checking in, I hope you're picking up on the common themes from
If
the
I cut you off,
Mr. Ferrari Simmons.
I literally got to do a break live on the radio. I'm gonna give you a shout out too.
I got you. But you know what I'm gonna do? I want you to focus on what you're doing because I'm honored to have you here and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Let everybody know where they can find you. Even though we're on Instagram, let them know where they can find you everywhere else and where they can find your music.
Yeah, everything is Ferrari Simmons. Ferrari Simmons on Instagram, Twitter, FerrariSimmons.com. I'm about to drop some face masks soon.
Okay.
Get that on my website, FerrariSimmons.com. Super dope. Everything's Ferrari Simmons. And my EP is on all streaming platforms. It don't matter. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Apple Music, Spotify. Everything's Ferrari Simmons.
Well, Mr. Simmons, we salute you. I will definitely be in the A all week next week. So I'm gonna make sure that I hit you up and I'll mask up and drop in on you. But what we are gonna do, we're gonna salute grandma. Because let me tell you something. There's nothing like family and there's nothing like the real Big Mama. And that's what this platform is all about. We do it like we do it in Big Mama's living room. So Ferrari, thank you for your time. Thank you for your presence. And thank you for your talent. And I will see you soon, darling.
I see you soon. Holler at me next week too.
I sure will. Have a great evening, dog.
All right.
All right. Guys, that was the Mr. Ferrari Simmons, the music director and radio host on Streetz 94.5 with them 404 boys with co-host Fly Guy DC every weeknight from 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me tell you something. He is wise And his experience is that of strength. And he has proven to be the epitome of wisdom, strength, and creativity. Ferrari Simmons, we salute you. And I'll check in with you guys later this week on another Instagram Live episode and interview with a creative. Peace and love, ladies and gentlemen. Have a blessed evening.